No offense.
So I don't know if y'all can hear me. So y'all know how it goes, right? If y'all can't hear me or you can hear me, we're going to get some people in here, right? Because we got to talk about some shit. We got sci-fi shit. Shout out my brother Poof in the building. Yeah, we got to talk about some shit. So my cold is going away. For anybody that's been, you know, not checking up on a nigga, right? I told y'all niggas I was sick like 3 times. Where y'all been at? You heard? But we got some shit. We gonna do some boxing talking today. We got some things to talk about. You know what I mean? 10 o'clock, we going live with the boxers. For now, you can hear me. Good shit, Poof. We got James Horton already in the lobby. He chilling. He ready to talk crazy with us. Yes, sir. We got the line in the building. I'm waiting for Trey. I'm waiting for Will. I'm waiting for Sherrod. I'm hearing Brandon want to come online with us. Let's get some sounds. Y'all hear the effects? Everything sound clear? Show me something in the chat. I gotta start using my Twitch tactics, right? Even though I don't be on Twitch like that, right? I gotta wait. I have to wait. Facebook likes to take a long ass time to make sure they alert niggas I'm live, right? Because it's me. I think that's what it is, because it's me. But on the this side of shit, right? Oh yeah, we gotta talk about Tory too, right? How crazy is that? How crazy is that? 14 times. Stabbed 14 times. But yo, shout out to the listeners. Where's our demographics for this month? Let's check that while we up here talking shit with y'all. If y'all have music, the number's on the screen. Make sure we send it in, all right? So we could listen to that shit. 14 times is crazy, bro. Hold on. Oh, my caps lock on like a dick. There we go. My fault, y'all. 14 times is crazy, for real. Pardon me. I'm all over the place, right? I don't have everything in order. I be freestyling when I get up here. Y'all be thinking I'm like super professional sometimes. I'm the furthest from professional sometimes. I just go. United States. Oh, this is just this week, right? Last 30 days. Where we at? Let's see how our demographics are. Because it's not right if I don't shout them out, right? United States, Sweden, Germany, India, Denmark. Where else? We have France. We in Canada. Yeah. Shit like that. Hold on a second, y'all. My fault, y'all. That was Trey. Trey pulling up with us, man. Hold on. Let me send invites. Let's get some things going here. My apologies. But I definitely want to play A.R. Yum and Chunk's record, and I want to play C Black's record. Where we at? There we go. But what's going on? How's everybody's weekend? How was Mother's Day? Talk about it while we get some people in here. Share the live. You know the routine. Before we get going, download the Reflex Radio app. It's free. It's on Apple. It's on Android. All of that. Reflex Radio, Cash App, $ Reflex Radio. If you want to put the lights on, shit like that. Subscribe to Reflex.now on Instagram. Reflex Radio on YouTube. Do all of that shit. Oh, we got a backpack drive, right? I told you that last time, didn't I? We got the backpack drive. I'm about to post the link soon. We gotta get some numbers going up. I know school's not over yet, but we gotta get it. I want to get like $3,000 worth of supplies for kids. So if y'all want to help out with that, let's do that. Heat Wave 2. We got Heat Wave coming up. July, as of now, the 26th. That's what we doing. What else? What else do we have? Shout out to the gram. We got viewers on the gram. We here. We live. Now we just got to get shit clicking on the book side, and we good to go. Everybody else is joining. Stay with me. Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. Hit the share. Do some things. You know how it go. Where can I share this shit too? All right. Graham got some numbers. Okay. But how do y'all feel about the Tory Lanez shit? How do you think Megan should feel about Tory Lanez? I want to know. I know all you niggas is not watching the Knicks game. Like, that's not what y'all doing. Jumping a lot, bro. What's the score? Is the game over? 9:53? What's the score right now? Oh, that's why y'all actually winning. Don't fuck around and lose how y'all won them first two games. Nasty work, right? Crazy shit. Hard. This game is too good. You don't listen. I cannot stop what I'm doing for the Knicks. That would never happen. How would I do that? Man, I'm be hard. Yo, that's a fact. That's a fact. Mega Bird, yo, bro. All because she ain't want niggas to know my son was clipping her shit, right? That's what I got out of that. That's what happens. People in Wayne, Lil Wayne just got accused of domestic abuse, right? After he broke up with her. Why y'all be waiting for that type of shit? If he was beating your ass before, I'm just saying. You don't think it's like repeat behavior when y'all niggas do this shit? I'm a Celtics fan. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. It's real of you to say. Fuck with the Celtics. You know it's Big Brown activity over here. Now we go. What are we good on, Poof? My fault. I wasn't paying attention to the Graham comments. I wish I could show y'all Graham comments on here. We're going to have to figure that out. But, yeah. Payday in the building. What's going on? Like I said, man, send some records in. Numbers on the screen. We're going to get to that later. James Horton is still here with us. We waiting for Traquan. We waiting for Will Stronghold. We waiting for Sherrod Dunlap. We got people pulling up today. We got some fun. Something a little different than only music, right? We want some niggas to threaten each other online. Respectfully. The Knicks, yeah, we good off the Knicks, bro. I'm good off the Knicks, man. Salute to everybody that watched the Knicks. And the way y'all know I do this no offense shit, right? I don't necessarily focus on well written out questions for the show. Not like I do other shows. I like the freestyle, I like the improv. I like to make sure it feels like we have a barbershop convo, you know what I'm saying? Do niggas still hang out in the barbershop? Money dried up, so Lil Wayne X looking for a bag. I agree. Oh shit, Trey is in the building. Look like we can get to the music in a few minutes. James and Trey, if y'all can, send a link to whoever you need to send it to, or post this or share this on your feed on Facebook. Let's make sure we get all the viewers we're supposed to get for this. I mean, I guess we could just bring y'all up now. We could wait for Sherrod and Will in a minute. So hold on, let's get the fam in the building. Boom. Let's bring my guys up. James, you can hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hear me?
Yeah, let me bring y'all up. 1 second.
All right.
There we go. Do me a favor. Turn your camera sideways if you can. That way they can see you clearer. You got the phone the tall way.
Yeah, I got the iPhone 16, but I can't turn it because I got it on a stand.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
But it's all right for right now. It's cool. I wish I could turn it on angle, but I can't. The setup is unless I hold the joint in my hand. I don't have my laptop is down.
Hold on 1 second, James. Let me get him in the lobby real quick. 1 second. Stay with me real quick, all right?
All right. Yeah.
My apologies to the listeners. We back. Yes, sir. All right, Mr. Horton, the Lion, what's going on?
I'm just chilling. I'm just waiting for this fight with Trey. We're gonna get it on. Let's get it on.
Yeah, you was talking real spicy at the event last time I was there. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I like that too. That's why I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? It's not personal. It's just business.
It's just business.
Just business. That's all. You know what I mean?
So
my
I got
thing
is.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry to cut you off. Go ahead. What you say?
Nah, you good. I'm saying like a lot of viewers might not be familiar on this show with you. A lot of my guys did this show numerous times. This is your first time up here. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, before Trey get up here and tell his side of the story, what we doing? How did this happen?
Okay. It started like this. Like it was 2024. Or before that, but Trey put a question mark on my head. Like I took a picture with a group of guys, and he asked out.
Everything rugged, right?
Say it again.
That was rugged, right? That was a rugged picture, no?
No, it wasn't rugged picture. We were just taking pictures
with
it was different guys. We were taking pictures, and then Trey put a question mark on my head, and I'm like, why do you do that? Like to me, subliminally, that's telling me you want to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I said, I'm down. I said, well, I'm gonna get him on the D Hard show. I got him on the D Hard show.
Shout out D Hard.
And then we just questioned. You know, I just questioned that question mark. You know what I mean? And
she felt disrespected.
No, I didn't feel disrespected, but you know what I mean, you don't put a question mark on somebody's head. If you want to rumble, just give me the date and time. We don't have to sugarcoat nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't sugarcoat nothing. Just give me date and time. Let's get ready. You know, I'm the rumble. That's it. You know what I mean? I know Trey got to come up and wait. I got to come down and wait. But like I said, I'm ready.
So what's the weight? What's the agreed upon weight?
Well, they said 150. You know, Trey wanted at 155, 157.
Okay.
And I was gonna come to 160, make it a catch weight, 160, 159. So we got to make it a catch weight. So I was trying to get him to make that, a catch weight belt. You know what I mean? Because rugged is new.
Hold on, we got a few people up here now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Shout out my brother Cab in the building. Yo, Cab, what up, baby?
What's good, my boy?
You know, you'll turn your phone sideways, man. This ain't your first rodeo. Come on, baby. Here we go. Traquan is calling from in the Matrix, like his phone.
It looks crazy.
Trey, what's up with your service, my guy? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
we
I can
go.
hear y'all. This shit bad as hell where I live at.
We can hear you. You just look choppy. You know what I'm saying? So we can hear what you're saying though. So Mr. Horton right here was saying he was telling us the timeline, right? And you had posted a picture with a question mark over his head. So what you
Yeah.
saying? What was you
I
saying?
mean, at this point, it don't matter. The fight is on, right?
It don't
we
matter,
gotta-
but it came from the beginning. So he asked me from the beginning, so I'm
Yeah, we got to
explaining
tell
to
the
them.
people. We got to tell the people who
You
might
gotta
not
tell
know.
the people how everything started. You know, that's how we came to
Yeah.
get this fight together. You know, like I told
Yeah.
you before. Like I
So,
told you. Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead.
so I put X's over the first.
You're breaking up.
Yep. Your phone sound like you standing next to the microwave.
My son got the Boost Mobile.
And your phone ringing at the same time. You got to go in the crib and slow. Your shit choppy, my boy.
Nah, my shit not ringing.
No, the other person's phone was ringing.
Go ahead. Let me go, start again because you was good. We can hear you now though.
I said I had put X's over the first two dudes I fought, and then I put a question mark over his and the other boy that was there.
So what you was trying to say with that question mark though? Oh nah, Trey, we gotta get you some better service.
No, but the point with the question mark, Trey was like just funny giggles. That's what he said it was. You know what I mean?
It wasn't fun for you, though, huh?
No, it's not like it's personal or nothing. I just want to fight the man. I ain't got it's no beef. It's just business. We gonna get in there and do this shit. Like I said, if anybody put a question mark on my head, that's telling me you want to rumble. Let's just get that shit done. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not scared of nobody.
Yes,
no
sir.
smoke. And we was running this shit back and forth, man. Who was going back and forth with each other. And then March 22nd, I had called him back in the ring, called him out. I said, look, we could do this shit. Like, I'm not afraid of no smoke. Just date and time. That's all we need. Date and time.
Shout out to Stronghold in the building. What's good, my boy? Yo, Will, tell me your service bad too. You can hear us? All right.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's good.
Copy. So look, yo, Gio, what's going on, bro? You out the loop, low key, right?
Mad out the loop.
Y'all ain't see Cab in a minute. Like y'all got to catch him up to speed, James. What we doing?
Say it again.
I said you got to catch my man Gio up to speed, bro. That's Cab the villain right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? No, I like when it started, how the thing started off. Trey put a question mark over my head. You know what I mean? I questioned that on the D Hall show. You know what I mean?
Hey,
but the two people he fought, it was 4 guys in the picture. We all took pictures. He X'd off the ones he beat, and then put question marks over the ones he is questioned. You know what I mean? So I questioned that.
I saw that picture.
You know what I mean? So I questioned that, and I got a right to question that. So I said, when he come on the D Hard show, I get him on there. You know what I mean? So we was just talking. He said we can come up. You got to talk to Damon. He come up to 155, 157, and we can do this. You know what I mean? I don't have no problem with it. Like I said, I told him before, we going at each other. We gonna go at each other. It's not personal. It's just business. We gonna do this shit. You know what I mean?
At what point does it become personal? Like I want to see some animosity first. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, we gonna get in there and do this shit. That's when we get in there and do what we gotta do, that's it. You know what I mean? It's like I said, it's no personal. We gonna get in there and bang this shit out, slug it out. That's it. It's business. It's not personal. We don't need to make shit personal. Just get in there and lock that shit up. May the best man win. That's the way it's supposed to go. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what do you see that Traquan does that you feel like you need to be worried about?
I don't need to be worried about nothing. Nothing he does. Nothing. I know everything about this boy. You know what I mean? He's 4-0. I watched all his stuff. He don't know nothing about me. So that's the element of surprise he's going to see.
So that was going to be my question. So you don't, because I don't remember seeing you fight. So you don't think you're gonna have ring rust?
I'm not gonna have no ring rust. Never. When I got a lot of footage on people, when I study people, I got them. It's locked in. You know what I mean? I'm not it doesn't matter no ring rust. I still do my thing on the side. You know what I mean? I don't just sit down on the show. You know what I mean? I'm in my little dungeon right now, in my little dungeon, doing my thing, and my peoples that I got under me. You know, Team Rugged, you know what I mean? My man Sherrod, my whole squad, you know what I mean? My whole squad. So I'm good. Ain't no doubt in my mind. You know what I mean? I wanted to make this a title shot so we can make this shit a catchweight belt. That's what I really wanted to do.
How do you end the fight? How is this going? Is it decision? Is it knockout? Talk about it. We got
no decision. No decision knockout. No decision. We ain't gonna do all that decision shit. You know what I mean?
So you're gonna knock Trey out, right? And Trey hasn't even been sat down yet. That's
because he was with because he was he's matched up with the wrong people. You know what I mean? He ain't been tested yet with the Lion yet. You know what I mean? He ain't tested with the Lion yet. So we see one of them on June 14th.
Okay.
You know what I mean? May the best man win whatever way it goes. But I know ain't no doubt in my mind. You know what I mean? Ain't no doubt in my mind.
The people say, how sure are you?
See, that's where they go wrong at. That's where they go wrong.
That's what they went wrong at. The Lion, they gonna go wrong.
I don't never think about losing because I've been a winner my whole life.
Hey, I don't think about losing either, Holmes. Never. Ain't no doubt in my mind.
So you'll never win, lose,
no doubt in my mind. Once I touch that chin, you going down. You going to sleep. It's going to be 4-1, like I told you before.
You think so?
100%. 100%. Once I touch that chin, you better tuck that chin because you're going to get touched. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You may be like I told you before, you the face of celebrity boxing, and you be no more face of celebrity boxing when I touch you. I'm telling you. So be scared, because I'm coming.
Y'all gotta make up your mind over there. Either I'm the so-called face of celebrity boxing, I ain't the face of celebrity boxing. Like, what is it?
But after that day, you're gonna be, you know what I mean? You're gonna be ruined, man.
It's like arguing fans now, man.
Oh man, fix your iPhone 1 and you know what I mean. We can get this shit together.
Yo, Trey,
my shit good.
Trey got the.
Sit down, Trey, and listen to this shit. You know what I mean? We gotta get this shit done. Once we get this shit done, we're gonna shake hands and shit. Maybe do that shit again. You know what I mean? I want to catch weight belt. I want to catch weight belt. You know what I mean?
So you want to knock Trey out twice? Then is what you're saying?
Hey, yeah, I do it twice if he wants to smoke again. You know what I mean? He gonna wake up 2 times.
Okay, shit. Yeah, Trey.
Damn, man.
Yo, Will, what's going on, first of all, man? How you, bro?
Oh, man, one day at a time, man. You know,
welcome back.
Just to, you know, here. Thank you. Nah, thank you. Just been going through some stuff. Lost my aunt not too long ago.
Oh, condolences.
Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that.
Oh no, appreciate y'all, man. And you know, just I got out of I had to let go of a relationship that wasn't good for me. So I'm just healing from all that stuff, man. So I just had to drop out of the June 14th fight to just get myself together mentally. You know, on top of other shit going on, and just had to heal myself.
Who you had lined up for June 14th?
Damon tried to set me up with this old head. I forgot his Jeff something. He was like he's the son of a world champ or some shit. I don't know, but Damon lined me up for that. But I had to drop out of that joint because I knew I wasn't going to be mentally prepared for that fight. So,
your question, Will, right? Now that you said that, my fault, G. Go ahead, G. I got my question after you. Go ahead.
You didn't want to run it back with Brandon?
Yes, I did, and I told Damon that. And Damon didn't get that to me. So it's like I definitely wanted to run that back with Brandon. The thing is, I don't think he wanted to run that back with me because he knows deep down in his soul that he didn't really beat me.
He beat you, Will.
No, he didn't.
He beat you.
No,
Will.
he didn't. You going?
He beat you, Will. I was in the ring. He beat you, Will. He beat you.
Will had that.
But you deserve.
No, I beat him. He didn't beat me. What are you talking about? What fight was you watching?
I was in the ring. would fight, I was in the ring. So
that's the thing. You know what? Hey, James. You know what?
Don't be upset. Don't be
James,
upset. Man. He beat you.
I'm not upset.
I gotta send him the.
I'm not like you. I didn't get I didn't get put on my shit like my man Tokyo
I
did.
sweat nothing. I never get Tokyo never beat me, so he's not in the picture.
Yes, he
right
did.
He
put you on.
That was a disqualification. You see, the boy don't want to run it back, but I don't want to focus on that. I got Trey to focus on. Then if he want to smoke right after that,
Trey gonna put you down too.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. Like I said, 4-1. I can come for you too. You could be right after that.
And I'll put you down. And I'll put your ass down.
Like I said, already called all y'all out. It don't make a difference to me, dog.
I'm sorry, but you're not on my level. I'm sorry.
You ain't got no level.
What
level you on?
You're right. You're right, because I'm way above you, champ.
Beat you. You're not on no level.
He did.
You know what I mean?
Brandon just got dropped by somebody not too long ago, and I dusted him.
Man.
I'm not upset.
Hold on,
James. Don't be upset. I want you to be up. Don't be upset, man. I mean,
I'm not upset.
Let's keep
you come and do it again. You just keep coming back like you do. That's all. Everybody got to come back. Do what you got to do. That's all.
We got to keep it a band, though.
No, we keep
a split decision, right? So we can't.
Yes,
completely.
But you still lost. He got the belt. My man Brandon beat you. That's it.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
We can feel different. That's fair, right?
But that's because somebody chose him to be the champion. It wasn't because he beat me. I didn't lose. You're going to say that because he didn't. I'm sorry to tell you.
He beat you. If you won, I would say you won, man. Like, what's the problem? It's no problem.
Why you upset? Why you
I'm
upset,
not upset,
James?
dude.
Yes, you are.
Dude, I'm never
Why you
upset.
You're upset now.
Oh, man. If you feel like that now, I can imagine when you take this L.
Hey, I ain't gonna take it. Why you hiding in the dark, Trey? Because you gonna be sleeping in the dark.
I ain't in the dark. I live in the woods.
Yeah, you in the dark, boy. That's when you're gonna be sleeping. Wake up in the hospital, boy. Don't mess with me, boy.
I live in the woods.
Trey gonna punch you from out the darkness.
Look, dude. Look, like I said, date and time. You can be next, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Tokyo, all three of y'all motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
And you're gonna lose every last one of those fights.
I bet you I won't. You already lost already, so you lost already. You know what I mean? It was a disqualification with me, but like I said, I fight all y'all. Like I said,
look at and speak of this bump. Look at that. Look at that bump.
In the house, Brandon, you beat that bull butt, man. He's scared.
No, he didn't.
Right now.
The champ is here. What's up,
Brandon? He not no champ. Brandon, you just got dropped not too long ago.
What you talking?
He upset now, Brandon. Brandon, he all upset now.
You just got dropped, bro.
Let me reel it back. Hold on. Let me get some control here. Hold on. All right, so we got Trey, we got James Horton, we got Brandon, we got Will Stronghold. We waiting for Sherrod, and we gonna talk our shit. Cab the Villain is here with me. No offense, shit. Reflex Radio. So listen, I'm gonna get back to Trey. You ain't get to finish saying what you were saying. It seemed like we got good service right now. Brandon, I'm gonna get to you.
Go ahead, son. Get back going, son.
What was we talking about? I forgot.
You get knocked out. That's what we was talking about. You get knocked out. We was talking about you
ain't knocking nothing out. Shut up.
You're
not knocking nothing out. Shut up.
You're 4-1. You could be next too. You know what I mean? You sit down, be quiet. I'm talking to this man.
I'm gonna beat the pinching out that ass.
Close your mouth, cause all your teeth coming out. You'll be in the dentist's office. You mess with me, son.
Yo, y'all gotta come up with some new jokes. Like
that's the truth.
See, I can track on myself. Yeah, the truth is, you look like
Traquan,
hey, Brandon, he mad. Will mad because you beat him. He mad because you beat him. You know what I mean?
Good, man.
You the champ in the house.
I gained the fan, man. I gained the fan.
Right, hold on. Let me chop with Brandon real quick.
He comes up to me all like, "Oh man, I love your footwork, but I feel like I won that fight and this," and I'm just like, "All right, dog, chill out, man."
That ain't me. That's everybody else.
Boo! Nobody likes you, Brandon. You suck. You lost your last fight. You got dropped.
Team Rugged in the house.
And majority of Team Rugged sucks.
Yeah.
Majority of y'all fighters suck.
What?
The only good fighter in there is Sherrod. That's your best fighter. All y'all suck. Y'all not good fighters.
That's why you kept talking.
But Brandon, you suck too. Brandon, I dusted you the last fight. You bum.
Brandon, he's
you
upset.
bum. I won.
I would have the belt with me.
You lost.
Damon chose you.
You in there playing Xenoverse.
Damon chose you to be the champion.
So hold on.
Damon chose you to be a champion. You's a bum.
I ain't talked to
Damon
the whole time, bro. The last time
you ain't gotta talk to him.
He gave me the paper tickets. What you talking about?
It don't matter, but it don't matter. He made his choice. I'm talking about what I'm talking about. I dusted you.
So Will,
listen, yo, look. Let me say this, y'all. Man, look. I was when in the ring when you said I want to run it back. You wanted to get it in blood. I respected you, but once you kept saying robbery, I was like, man, he giving me Devin Haney vibes. So like, why? Nah.
Yo, why I can't hear these niggas? And I know
why is it, how am I giving you David Haney vibes? Saying Devin Haney vibe is saying like you cheated. I never said you cheated. Nobody never said you cheated.
In the ring. And then on top of that, right? How you saying it's a robbery? It wasn't. It was a split decision. One judge gave it to you, one judge gave it to me, and one judge had it close. So how is it a robbery?
It wasn't even no split decision. You landed like 20% of your punches. You landed like 20 to 30% of your punches. You threw. I'm a fight. Brandon, my fight IQ is way higher than yours. Just follow me real quick. You're three fights in and you're punch drunk. It's okay. Just listen. Let me school you on something, champ. Let me school you on something, champ. Listen, hold up. Because I went up against an actual professional fighter. You never did. So hold up.
Respect. I like it.
You're a chump. You're not a champ. But hold up. You threw more punches than me. You're a chump. It's cool. You threw more punches than me. You landed 30 to 20% of your shots. You, of course, that bum in your corner going to say anything to big you up. I respect that. You landed 20 to 30% of your shots.
I'm confused.
Who you talking about, son?
But now you calling him a bum. Who you calling a bum?
James Horton. The Lions a bum too.
I can fight you next. You a bum. Team Rugged's on top, home.
The first one. That
listen, hold up.
Yeah.
Wait, James. Wait, James.
What we talking about?
James, don't.
What we talking about?
I'm telling you what we talking about.
Beat. Brandon, Team Rugged. He know he got beat.
Hey, Brandon.
He upset. You the champ.
Hold up. Wait, gentlemen. Hey, Brandon, I had you missing so much. You was missing like a better X.
Hold on, Will. Hold on. Somebody got to put on either headphones or bring the volume down because we're gonna start echoing soon. And Gio got a question too for Brandon and Will. So whoever don't have on headphones,
I'm in my gym, y'all. My bad.
It might be you, Brandon. You might have the basement echo type shit going on. Gerard, what's up, bro? How you? Gerard, you can hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Working.
All right, copy.
That's crazy. You know, I just got
did
3 months.
Done.
Team Rugged in the house.
Who want
we all
smoke?
Working.
Who want smoke? Who want fucking smoke? Line the fuck up.
Yeah.
Bitch ass niggas, whoever wants to smoke, yo, we ready.
That's what I told him. That's what I told Will. He could be next after I knock out his ball right here. You know what I mean?
Line them
As soon as I knock out this ball right here, look. They messed up with
beat your fucking ass.
I'm
gonna beat your ass and whoever else wants some smoke, I'm gonna beat their ass.
Nobody.
Put it like that. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Then I take Will after that.
Fuck who it is.
Sleep,
James, you're a bum. James, you're a bum.
I don't give a fuck who it is.
We'll fight this bum then. Set a date then, Holmes. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
Let me focus on him, and I'll take care of you next.
Yeah. I ordered on the phone. The shrimp and broccoli.
Call me the janitor, nigga. I'm putting on my Timbs, my Dickies, and T-shirt, nigga. I'm cleaning shit up, nigga. I'm cleaning shit up, nigga. I'm cleaning my shit up, nigga. I'm cleaning shit up, nigga.
All right.
And I don't give a fuck who it is.
Okay,
let's go. Guess what?
Let's go.
I'm putting on that weight too.
Hold on.
I'm clearing shit up, nigga.
Okay.
Hold on.
You gonna clear it up when you wake up.
We gotta. I know it's a lot of us. We gotta try to stay level so we can hear each other. So look.
All right, go ahead.
It's gonna be for Brandon and James. All right, hold on. Now I got everybody back to where we was at. The question is, right? Are y'all, since y'all are not booked to fight the people y'all want to fight right now, right? Because obviously Will want to fight Brandon again. That's not happening. But Will and Trey is happening. Following Will and Trey match, if y'all want to move certain fights around and certain shit, are y'all obligated to stay on Celebrity Boxing, or are y'all willing to move around as long as these matchups happen?
Yeah, it don't matter.
Listen, I'm gonna say this in
Mayweather.
first and foremost. I ain't scared to go nowhere. But I tell you this, I'm on the bigger platform right now. So why would I dumb myself down? If it ain't, or I just sign a pro contract and fight pro, what am I doing? That's going backwards. That's like being in the 8th grade going back to the 3rd.
Okay.
Yo, you know what that sound like? That sound like some politician shit.
Like, let's be for real.
Like. That's what it sound like. Like for real. Like if you about you know putting
let's
in the
be
work,
for real.
It shouldn't even matter. Yo, you got bought into celebrity boxing. Let's make it clear. You know what I mean? And whatever kind of relationship you got, it works.
Well, I can't hear y'all.
That's good for you. That's good for you. But what I'm saying is, like, all right, yo, if you about
I
that
can't hear nothing.
Yeah,
can you hear me now?
Trey, you might have to.
In and out.
Yeah, pause. You have to go to you have to go like near the crib or something, bro, because your service is right now. You good? You might have to stay right there.
Go sit next to the Wi-Fi box, nigga.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if I walk back to the crib, but shit,
yeah, you might have to go back.
Nigga, I was taking my motherfucking late night stroll.
Yeah,
I live around Jewish people, man. This shit hit different. I ain't got put my vest on, man.
What would you say?
So I'm gonna say this: we all on celebrity boxing, but it's politics. So I'm saying we can make our own shit. That's what me and Joe's putting together right now.
I ain't even moved.
Celebrity boxing.
So that can't be me.
What happened?
Yo, he getting the statements like 10 seconds
I was about
later.
To say
radio.
Hey, he need to hang up then.
Yeah, yo, Trey, you might want to leave and come back, bro, because you
hang up and call back.
Yeah, you delayed too.
Oh Jesus!
You didn't even hear that just now. He's gonna take him a few seconds.
He's sleeping right now. That's why he's about to take a nap.
Gerard, say what you were saying. Trey gonna have to come back.
Nah, I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's the problem. Like, here he got invited onto that joint. You know what I'm saying? I got him in there. So we all on celebrity boxing. You know what I mean?
You're the reason he's even there, is what you
saying. I'm the reason. So now he like his boy. My thing is like, yo, that's sucking shit to me. If you talking about you dumbing down and all that, like that means that you don't want to fight. That's what you just saying. You want to fight over there where the shit is overmatched, shit is slanted your way because you got a relationship, whether you paid into it or, you know what I mean, yo, you're a yes man to the establishment. And that's cool. I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you the best and you hollering you this and that or whatever, then all right, throw me. Show me you the best and go somewhere else and fight. And if you gonna fight pro, then motherfucking sign up pro. Get a motherfucking promoter and agent and go turn pro. But all that other like that Hollywood shit, ain't nobody trying to hear all that. Especially me. Motherfucker, you came in this shit through me. So how you going to all of a sudden now be the fucking superstar? And you talk about niggas is your fan and all this other shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about you, really?
Yes.
Really? I got two niggas aggravating out. Whip your motherfucking ass on the spot. As soon as I say on command, I be like, yo, Tyree, go get him. Tyree will fucking trash you. Rumble will trash you. I'm saying it right now. Right there. And if you want to smoke, if you want on celebrity boxing, yo, I'll put the money up for celebrity boxing. And if you want to do it on me and Joey shit, then we'll do it over here. Or Thump Yard or wherever.
Yes.
Don't know all that Hollywood shit. I'm tired of all this politics shit.
Yeah, he's right. He 100% right. He 100% right. I mean, all that bullshit talking set the date and time to fight. What'd you say?
Hold up. Yo, the primaries is next month. If you want to vote and be a politician, then go in your district and become a motherfucking mayor or some shit. Nobody trying to hear all that 8th grade and 3rd grade dumb shit. That shit sounds stupid as fuck. Nigga, if you about that shit and you real Hollywood and you want to be a superstar, we'll make you a motherfucking star. Give me a motherfucking slice. That's the kind of shit we doing.
Motherfucker gonna see stars.
Right.
All right, so look, since
This ain't no winky dinky dog. Fuck that shit.
Yo,
knocking niggas out.
Cab, what was your question? Now that we got a little control in the room a little bit.
So, Sherrod kind of, he kind of said like, oh, it's politics, whatever, and then Will kind of said the same thing. So, Will, you said words like, yo, I was robbed, blah blah blah, and then you said something that was very key, like, so you said you feel like Damon chose a winner in that fight, and that you came,
he did.
You
He
came
chose
in and it was
Brandon.
already predetermined that you was gonna lose.
No, I came in determined I was going to win.
No, I'm saying it was predetermined. What I mean is like, forces outside of you chose that you was gonna lose that fight.
Yeah, and I feel it in my intuition is telling me that I've meditated on it, and my intuition isn't wrong. That's what it was. Damon looked me in my eye and said, "You gonna get the belt? You gonna get all this? We gonna put all this shit out here in the open." Same thing that Damon did to Sherrod and amongst other fighters in celebrity boxing, he did to me. We gonna keep it all the way at G. Nothing again on some real shit. We all talk shit to each other. We're all, it's sport. It's all sportsmanship. We all doing business with each other. Talk shit to Brandon and James and all that. We do it for fun. We athletes at the end of the day. We competing. We hungry to get our name out there, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, on some real shit, like, don't nobody want to be put out there to be humiliated in front of their peoples. When you look somebody in the eye and say, you're gonna get the belt, you won't win. I'm keeping it all the way real, like, and that shit ain't cool. And Damon's known for doing stuff like that to people.
So, all right, now you my mans, right? All right. So, what it sounds like is that you was promised something, and then it didn't come through.
All right, hold on. We got a caller. We got a caller with a question for Will. You tapped in. Caller, what's going on? Oh shit, my fault. Hold on.
I was about to say, I don't hear no caller.
Yeah, that was my fault. Go ahead, y'all.
But hey, Cab, can I rebuttal off of what Will said?
Hold on.
Wait till after the caller. Wait till after the caller.
Yeah, caller.
Yeah, so I got a question for Will.
Go ahead.
I'm here.
The fact that you won the fight when all you did was touch the ground. You had the most advantage for pro touches. I don't understand that.
You said,
like, you got put down?
You said what?
You were a good fighter, but you wasn't advancing the entire time.
I ain't gonna hold you. You gotta repeat that one more time. Came in a little choppy. Say that again.
I don't know.
You said what, bro? I touched the ground.
Yes, you touched the ground. You ducked. You were a shorter fighter, so all you did was duck. So of course you're gonna miss when all you're doing is ducking and touching your toes.
But I also counterpunched if you paid attention to the fight.
I paid attention to the fight.
Will you got put down?
You're a good fighter. But you wasn't advancing. You was fighting scared. And I feel like if you would have showed a little bit more aggression, then I could give you that, oh, you was robbed. But it's a very close fight. And I feel like you was fighting scared. And Brandon's footwork was way better than yours. And that costs a lot when you're trying to counter punch.
Yep.
You're not following up with nothing with it.
Yo, we appreciate that, and I'm gonna end the call. So
I respect that.
Staying alive.
I respect his opinion. That's an opinion.
All right, go ahead, Will. What's your rebuttal?
My rebuttal to. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Will. Go ahead, man.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead, Sherrod. Go ahead.
Wait, before Sherrod goes, you just answer the caller real quick because they tapped in with us. So answer what he was saying.
Oh, okay. No. As far as like my offense, I could have put more offense on Brandon. I'm more so relied on my defense than my offense. So I basically made sure I countered off of Brandon's mistake. I mean, you got your opinion, caller. Your opinion is your opinion. I respect that. That's what fans do. Fans always, you know, they got, but that's why it's boxing.
Bro,
You're not really
bro,
in my shoes to really.
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all hear me? Yo, I don't. First of all, I don't know that dude from a can of paint. Second, it's crazy. Look, my condolences to your aunt, and I'm sorry you had to lose relationship. But yo, I almost lost my grandma that night. I had to throw that fight away. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, I'm going through shit at home. That's why I had a whole breakdown after the fight. So I went in there how you was about to go on June 14th. Like you wasn't there. So I wasn't there that night, and I still won. You know what I'm saying? I won by a hair. I won by a split decision. You keep saying like they gave it all to me. Like one judge gave it to me, one judge gave it to you, and one judge had it by a hair. You feel me? So it's just like I don't see how you got robbed.
That's
I
respectful.
really don't see
Brandon,
to say you won by a head, that's respectful. Will, real quick before you answer Brandon, do you agree with anything what the caller said?
As far, I agree on some things of what he said. You know, as far as like my aggression and my offense, but
Agreed.
as far as him saying that, oh, Brandon got better footwork, he's entitled to feel how he feels.
What?
You know,
Stop.
He's entitled to Brandon, but majority of the fans in the arena said, "I beat you." Brandon, listen. Majority of the fans said, "I won the fight in the arena." That's what they said. I got messages of motherfuckers inboxing me was like, "Yo, you was robbed out of that fight." I have proof. I got proof in the pudding.
No, I know. I've seen it. I seen it on your story. But
okay, then. So if you seen it,
split decision.
If you and that's cool, but I'm saying everybody knows the truth. Brandon, on some real shit, you didn't even believe that you beat me because you had a late reaction when they told you, when they said your name.
I had a bad
Keep
night,
it a beat.
Like I was like, yo, I was about to throw the fight away. Yeah, I wasn't there, dog. Like how you was about to go on June 14th is how I went into that arena that night. I was not there.
But
real talk.
But that's the thing. The fact that you was not there, you did not listen, just listen. Man to man, you didn't believe. I know you did not believe you beat me. Let's keep it a beat. You did not believe you beat me. If you won, you win. That's cool. You got the best. Listen, just listen. You won. That's cool.
If I were to lose, I was gonna accept the fact. That's why my head was down. But then when they said the red corner, I was like, oh shit, I fucking won. You know what I mean?
So you thought,
like,
so
come
you
on,
thought there was
dog.
a
Like,
chance.
I went in there. I was not there at all, dog. Like the footwork wasn't there, but people are still saying my footwork is better than yours. Like,
So
come
Brandon,
on, bro. Yeah, what's up?
So Brandon, you felt there was a chance that you might lose that fight. You wasn't confident.
I felt like it was a chance. Absolutely, it was a chance. Slim and none.
That's real.
But again, I genuinely felt like I had a bad night. Like if you look at that fight compared to like my first one, you'll see a whole difference. I was way more aggressive. I was dancing around the guy. You know what I mean?
Say that again, Joe.
Will, I was just like in front of him, like just looking at him. You know what I mean?
I can't
but I
hear
still
you.
won. Yeah, I can hear you.
Now I want to make sure Gio's microphone levels are good. You good, bro? Say it again.
Say what again?
There you go. Now I can hear you a little better. You sounded far away from the mic before. All right, go ahead, my fault. Sherrod, what was you saying before I cut you off?
So, all right, real quick, just to touch on the fight, I thought the fight could have went either way, right? Mm-hmm. It was a really good fight. I think if Will would have dug down a little bit deeper, he could have pulled it off. And then I say with Brandon, if Brandon would have put more punches together, he could have pulled it off. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit back and say Brandon dog walked him. You know what I mean? Like, he won. You know what I mean? He won, he won by a slim margin. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I didn't look at it like, oh, yeah, you know what I mean? I was happy he won because, you know what I mean? He with us and shit, but, you know what I mean? I fuck with Will, so it's like, yo, you know what I mean? I feel him. Like, you know what I mean? You work hard and, you doing your thing or whatever. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? Brandon ever took like a real lead on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I give credit where credit is due. Like, I'll give it to Trey. Trey went in there and just fucking warmed Johnny Knuckles up, made him quit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no shit like that. It was like, yo, these two niggas is rocking. And it was probably one of the best fights besides the tall boy from Philly, the two Philly niggas. I think y'all fight was the best fight. Y'all two fights was the best fight. And y'all had
fighting tonight for sure.
Hazel's boy that got heart. If that nigga was, you know what I mean, we was in the same weight class, I would love to fight him. You know what I'm saying? If he come up 20 pounds, I'll fight him. Since his bitch ass nigga boy won't fight.
So hold on. Before we go there, right? So my thing is, we all know how celebrity boxing work, right? So
yeah,
it seems like this is like battle rap. This is a debatable, right?
Mm.
So why don't y'all both go and demand that this fight happen? Especially because you're saying the people are saying that you won the fight. Well, so why don't y'all both go? And Brandon, you constantly bring up Floyd. One thing about Floyd is if he has a debatable, he runs it right back.
But Tab, hold up.
And look, that's the thing too, yo.
And then
If he sat there and said
hold
rematch,
on. And then he demolishes the person that they say he had a debatable with. He did it with Maidana. And who was the other fight? And there was another fight.
I don't look up the Floyd. That's the thing.
He did it with Castillo.
Number one, I don't look up the Floyd, but you got a good point.
So if it's right, Castillo. So if it's the debatable, then why don't y'all just both go and say, listen, we're not fighting nobody else until we set this record.
That's valid.
Because like I said, like if he sat here and said rematch, then it's like, all right, now I got something to gain from it. But he's sitting there saying robbery. I'm just like, bro, get it back in blood like a real fighter. You feel me? He only said I heard him say rematch one time.
But you gotta see it from his point of view. So if the crowd's saying, crowd is saying he got robbed.
No, the crowd was cheering for him when he said rematch after I called out Mayweather, because that's when they started booing me. That's when they was like, yeah, fuck him up. He talked too much.
because it's like, yo, when I said rematch, because everybody clapped because they know I won that fight. They feel as though I won the fight. You cannot go against what the fans say. You can't go against the fans.
Well, yeah,
just like the board,
man. I was in PA. Feel me? That's your crowd. Of course they're gonna want to see you fight again.
But majority of them people don't know. They don't know me from a can of paint. They just know off of our performance, bro. Like the fight don't people's eye.
You fought Hank Lundy in the same venue.
Right. And I went up and I landed precise punches on him and stumbled him, and I went all 5 rounds and survived against him. Honestly, I don't think you would have fared the same way, Brandon.
Come on, dog.
I don't think you would have fared the same way, Brandon. I'm gonna keep it honest. You calling out Floyd Mayweather? Hank Lundy went up against Crawford.
Aaron Crawford.
We talking about somebody who went up against the best of the best, who's a top 10 ranked contender, who's a top world champion.
That's valid.
I don't think you would have fared against Lundy. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I'm just being honest.
Will, so now that you said that, right? Will, what you saying that, right? You could see where your approach differed when you fought Hank Lundy compared to when you fought Brandon, right? Did you think it was an easier fight, so your aggression might have been a little lower? I know you had a loss in the family, but you definitely approached that fight differently than you did with Lundy, right?
I did.
Was nothing that Brandon does. He had nothing to really, you know what I'm saying, have you concerned as to everybody in watching. If you're a boxing fan, you watched Hank Lundy fight before. Is it because you don't really know much about Brandon? It wasn't the same aggression?
Can I piggyback off that?
Absolutely. Go ahead. Go right there.
All right. So, my opinion, I kind of agree with the caller.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of agree with the caller and I wasn't in the building, but the footage I saw, it was a much different fight from the fight you fought with Lundy. You was Lundy hurt you in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
And
third round.
And something clicked with you that you was like, I gotta fight for my life. You know what I'm saying? So you let it fly in that fight. Coming into this fight, and I think that's why he edged the fight, because he was the more active fighter. Now I think you landed the more crisp punches, but you didn't let your hands fly. You know what I'm saying? I think he was just more active. So that's what I'm saying. It was a close.
I feel like what you're saying. I'm gonna piggyback off what you're saying too. My fault, not to cut you. You did approach it differently because, like Cab is saying, you had created opportunities that you ain't capitalized on that me and you already spoke on. You know what I'm saying? You made him miss more, but there was a few punches that were key punches that could have won those rounds that you didn't let your hands go. What was the reason right now watching you know what I'm saying, watching back your fight, what would you say is your reason why you didn't let your hands go like you did with Lundy? Were you not expecting to be as successful with the defense as you were? You didn't expect the opportunities to present themselves like they did? Like how did you approach that differently? That you didn't let your hands go the same way?
I was more so relying on my defense and not and as the caller said and Cabba said and me and you touched on the sideline, you know, I should have threw more punches. And even Sherrod said the same shit. I should have threw more punches. I should have been active offensively like I was. And my stamina wasn't, I'm going to be honest, my stamina, I wasn't even 100% that fight like I was with Lundy. Lundy, I was 100%. And that's not, I'm not using no excuses for that. That part is on me. That's my fault for even entering that fight like that. That's a mistake on me, so I can't blame nobody else but myself.
I'm sure Brandon would do the same thing, though. If Brandon had to prepare for Hank Lundy, he's not going to prepare the same way as he would for Will Stronghold if it was the other way around.
No.
So I don't even think he would, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he would even say that that's a bad thing to say. Like, he would agree with you, I think.
Yeah, I was more so relying on my defense because I knew Brandon would make mistakes. But
do you think
on my part, I should have threw more. I do realize the mistakes I made on my part. When I looked at the videos that people took, I'm like, damn, all right, like you told me, off the touch, I should have landed those combinations. I only landed one punch and then just kept it moving. I was only relying on my right and my hook here and there instead of boom, 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 guard up, tight, tight, tight. As soon as you throw that hook, bam, 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 bam. I should have, instead of that, I just relying on hitting him with the force of my right hand and folding him back like I did before in that fight. Brandon, he stumbled back. But it's all good. It's all love. It's all love. That makes him a better fighter. So, you know.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think you, coming out of the Lundy fight, do you think you over, and going 5 rounds with Lundy, do you think you overlooked Brandon?
No. So the thing is, I had a fight in between those fights. I had another fight in between those fights that I won. So in December, so after the Lundy fight, I had caught an injury. I had injured my my calf muscle at work because I was working with the kids or whatever. It took me like 3 weeks to a month for it to heal back. I had to do physical therapy and everything. So in December, I had to prepare for a fight in December against the boy Steve from Frankfurt, who's a tough ass fighter, by the way. He's a brawler. He brawls his ass off. He can take a punch, all that. I came in that fight prepared for him. I was 100% focused, and I won. I won by a majority decision against Steve. So with Brandon, I saw Brandon fight on the same card we fought against when I fought against Lundy. I saw him move around, do the Muhammad Ali stuff. Looked on his page, I see him floating like a butterfly a little bit, you know, doing his stuff. I give Brandon credit. He is a dedicated fighter in his own right. He still has room to grow. He still has a lot more room to grow, and he got to get some experience under his belt. You know, that's where I rely on. I basically relied on more so my experience and my defense. That's what I feel as though. That's what I truly felt was as though would have won the fight. And I ain't gonna lie, I did underestimate Brandon a tad bit. And and on my mistakes, because I made plenty of mistakes on my part. You know, I wasn't 100% focused leading up to the fight because I had some distractions, which is my fault. I can't blame nobody else but myself at the end of the day. But I know if I was at 100%, I would have demolished Brandon. But I can't go off of shoulda, woulda, couldas. Gotta look towards the future for what's to come and for, you know, what main event Will Stronghold going to bring in the future. You know, can't look to the past. Whatever's done is done. Once again, it is what it is. Congratulations to Brandon on some real shit. He the champion. Hold yourself to a higher standard as the champion. Make sure you represent being the champion very well. Whenever we do it again, just be prepared. Just be on your shit.
Hold on, Brandon. I got a question
listen,
for you. Now with that said, right? With you, did you expect him to be as good as he was defensively? Because as I was watching you, I don't think you expected to miss as much as you did. But were you surprised that the offense didn't follow like it should?
Yeah, you know what? I will admit I didn't expect to miss as much as I did, but the only defense he had was like curling up in the turtle shell, yo. Now that's why I'm just like
he slipped
every punch I threw, you know what I'm saying? I'm just seeing this the whole time. I said that the last time I seen him, you know what I mean? Which, and I said it post fight. I said it to him backstage. I was like, yo, you're a good fighter, this and that. You know what I mean? But, bruh, like, you know what I mean? Like, I genuinely do feel like it could have gone either way. I give him credit where credit is due to. But
I want to get Sherrod involved. But so where do we stand with the rematch?
James, we ain't forget about you.
Now it's a no.
That's cool. I'm just listening. Let me sit back, fall back a little bit.
Go ahead, G.
So where do we stand with the rematch?
As of now,
he just said no.
Like I said, yo, like it's just all you know what I mean? It's all robbery. Now it's just like what I got the game from that. Like if he like wanted my head, like I want a rematch, I'd be like, all right, bet. You know what I mean?
But hold on,
because I feel like now to be fair, me out. Now it's just like. What's up?
To be fair, the robbery don't apply to you. He's not saying you robbed him. So again, if somebody, yo, I was accused of the same thing in my last fight, and he said he flat out said, "Oh, I was robbed." And when they asked me, "Well, how do you feel?" I said, "Yo, we can run it back. I understand how he feels, and we can run back, and I'll repeat it again."
My thing is, if Damon says to you, "Yeah, you're gonna get the belt," but then gives it to me, it's just like, wait a minute. So technically, you know what I mean? I'm confused. So you were supposed to win. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fighting for my life, but you were supposed to win.
That was my point.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think he means legitimately.
So Brandon,
I don't think that's what he's trying to say.
So this is the thing. This is your first time. I've been in celebrity boxing way longer than you, so I know how things work. So it's like you're new to this. So my knowledge and what I see and hear that goes on in celebrity boxing and the people that other fighters and shit like that, I know what I'm talking about. It's not nothing against you. So you don't really take it personal. It's nothing against you. When me and you talk shit, it's just for sport. Like when me and James talk shit, it's for sport. When Sherrod talks shit to the people he talk to, it's for sport. But the thing is, when you're entering a fight league, and you got because technically Damon's a promoter. He promotes these fights. He's making this is his platform where we meet celebrities. You took a picture with Michael Spinks. I took a picture with what's that fighter name years ago? Damn,
Riddick Bowe.
Riddick Bowe. Yeah, oh yeah. Last year I took the picture with Riddick Bowe, and years ago I took the picture with Timothy Witherspoon because he fought on the card. He fought on like my first fight in celebrity boxing. He fought on the card. So I know how things work, and there's nothing against you. But you're once again, Brandon, you're the champion. Honor that. So if you call yourself a champion, if you feel just like you said, we both have something. It ain't just you. I got something to gain too. We both got something to gain. You got shit you got to work on. I got shit I got to work on. So yeah, I rightfully so. I feel as though I won. You feel as though you won. Everybody got their own opinion against the two different fighters got their own opinion at the end of the day.
I honestly feel like y'all should run it back. For Will, I think y'all should run it. You should run it back because you want to prove that, you know what I'm saying, that the decision that one judge was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or those two judges
Right.
was wrong. For Brandon, I feel like you should run it back because if somebody's saying robbery, well, all right, let me shut you up. So
That's a
I
fact.
feel like y'all.
Prove it.
I feel like y'all should run it back, and then you know what I'm saying. If Will win, then y'all might have to run it a third time. You know what I'm saying. But if you win, then
Yeah, big trust.
listen, I beat you twice now. You know what I'm saying. So I mean, that's just my opinion. I just think. You know what I mean? If
I agree,
the
though.
person
That's a good idea.
that told me I robbed him, I immediately told him, nigga, we could run it back. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? And he had people in the crowd too that was saying that felt like he had won. You know what I'm saying? The judges saw it my way. And I immediately said, yo, we could run it back. I ain't even mad at him that he said that. You know what I'm saying? Because as a competitor, you train and you do all of this stuff, and then you walk into the ring and you feel like you've done enough. You feel like you did enough to win. So I'm not mad at him that he said that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said don't take it personal because that's not an attack at you. You know what I'm saying? That's
Absolutely not.
so me personally, yo, listen, you feel like you was robbed. Now I'm gonna prove you wrong. And again, y'all both said y'all head was cloudy. So now y'all coming into this with clear minds. So
Nah,
now
actually, I
there's
said
no
my head was
excuses.
cloudy. He said he was fine. He said physically he wasn't there.
Yeah, physically.
You know what I mean? He said physically.
Yeah,
he wasn't
physically.
always there.
Either way, this
Mentally, he
time
was all the way
there's
there.
no excuses.
Even
Either way,
in
this
round
Yeah.
4, I don't know if it was Joey or whoever, but I literally heard somebody from his corner say, he's dazed. Well, I'm like, I'm not even dazed. I'm just like out of it. Like I was literally just looking at him like
You was out of breath. You was out of breath.
Come on, dog. No,
Yeah.
I was looking at you. I wasn't out of breath, dog. Come on, y'all.
You was out of breath. No, you was out of breath, bro. And I rubbed your eye on this side too.
Absolutely not.
I rubbed your eye up too, Brandon. I bruised
There
you.
was no lumps in my eye, dog. Come on.
Yes, Brandon. Look at the picture. Look at the pictures you took. It was like a small lump right here. Okay, Brandon.
Where's it
You can deny. You always denying shit. Okay, it's your world.
Wait, so hold on. So Brandon, you have a fight lined up for the 14th?
Nah, I don't.
Oh, so you will
I was supposed to fight this boy from Delaware, but he set it up with another guy that wanted to fight me from New York. Yeah, so they're gonna fight each other.
So this is the perfect opportunity.
Perez versus Fresh Prince.
So without us saying too much, right? Even like Sherrod, right? Without us actually saying too much, if an opportunity presented itself, would y'all two jump in the ring for the rematch if there's nothing else going on where y'all supposed to be at on the 14th? Since nobody got to fight, so it doesn't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
Are you contracted to have to fight next over there, or you could do whatever you want right now? This is for Brandon.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I ain't contracting nobody. I mean, I'm down.
You free agent. You down with whatever.
I'm a free agent. Yeah.
Will, you down with whatever?
Yep.
We'll talk about that after this live then. So that's what I want to hear in terms of Sherrod now, right? So Sherrod, what you had?
So all right, you know, with Will was saying before, you know what I mean, had said about the fight, like the politics part in it. Mm-hmm. Like I wasn't promising nothing or anything like that. Like where my problem with all this is, okay, as a whole, all of us, everybody that's on this panel that has participated and fought, yo, we make celebrity boxing dough, right? We see very little. And my thing is, just to be clear, these other platforms, they may not seem, because Trey said, oh, that's the biggest one. Says who? Like, you know what I mean? It's really not the biggest one. That's the one you know. You know what I mean? That's the one that you're in contact with. Like, the way I got robbed because somebody else, you know what I mean? My promoter got involved with another entity. So it was like, oh, okay, you know what? You taking your fighters over there, and oh, it's a chance that you're going to take your show over there. All right, anything goes. Everybody saw what happened. And You know what I mean? Like I said, I didn't get promised anything or anything like that. But yo, how do you do that to a champion? And I had told Paul before, I said, yo, if Damon is okay screwing you over, not paying you, taking shit out on you through other people and all that, it's gonna be a time that he screws one of us. It just so happens to be me. And and the problem with it is, just like what Cab was saying, I'm demanding a motherfucking rematch. I'm demanding these fights. I got a crowd. I got the fucking city of Camden that will follow me. Everybody in Camden. Nobody knew who the fuck Hazel Rochelle was before I fucking opened my mouth. Ain't nobody know him. He got up on Donnie Hall last night, talked all this dumb shit about all the celebrities.
So hold on. So you speeding right now.
Say that again.
He's about to go off with Hazel. You know that, right?
Yeah. So let us do our job. You speeding right now.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm saying the politics in it though, Cat. The politics is like, yo, I'm in this shit. You know what I mean? And I'm doing my thing, and I'm bringing notoriety. I'm bringing motherfuckers that never even heard of celebrity boxing.
What I will say is this: I've never seen nobody represent celebrity boxing the way you do.
I agree. Sherrod at one point was doing the best promo work.
Yo, bro,
contracted.
You was in hip hop videos with the belt on. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you went, you had the belt with you. And you was waving the celebrity boxing flag. So I've never seen. I agree with you. I've never seen nobody wave, represent celebrity boxing the way you do.
Hold up.
That
your Will's like, hold on, I'm still here, nigga. What about
no, not that. Go ahead, Kev. I was gonna say something after you.
That fight. I think you got caught with a clean punch, and because you was dog walking him.
Easy.
You was dog walking him in that fight, but I think you got lax, and I think you know what I'm saying, which happens to me a lot, and I can hear Joe, who's my trainer, I can hear him say, "Yo, take your foot off the gas before you get caught." You know what I'm saying? I think that's what happened to you. However, I do think you had enough wherewithal to gather yourself and get back up. You are the champ, and I do think in a situation like that, you have to beat the champ. Like without,
right? He was standing up, and he was very
but just to say that, like, all right, so because everybody has their assessment of what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what happened. I went and I got cute. I did get cute. I was squared up. I put my hands down and was dipping. And when I went to go dip to the right, he threw the left hook. Perfect.
And you just didn't see the punch. And it's always the punch. It's always the punch you don't see.
Right. And it wasn't a punch. It didn't hurt. It wasn't nothing. It was more shocking. I was more embarrassed than anything. That was the thing. My sparring partners, I got fucking teenagers that I've been hit harder with, harder shit than that. So when I'm getting up, I'm like, damn, I got to get up, compose myself, and whip his ass. That's all I was thinking about. But, I mean, and this is why I'm going down. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, that's fucking bullshit. I'm looking at the ref, and he waving his hand. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? And then I'm trying to get myself up because I didn't even hit the ground all the way. My if you watch it over, my gloves hit the ground first. And I was bracing myself. And as I'm trying to push up, he pushing me down, saying, stay down, stay down, stay down. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Stay down. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like so shocked and shit because I wasn't hurt. I just was like, dumbfounded. And then the part that make me mad about this whole thing is Damon texts me, oh yeah, you're going to get the fight back. You're going to get the fight back. And I'm like, when? You know what I mean? I'm saying when. I'm trying to keep it cool. And they like not giving me no dates, no nothing. And then I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. If y'all not going to give me no date, then let's fight somewhere else. We could fight ICS. They seen it. They like, oh, and I turned ICS down. Carlos Jimenez was going to give me a championship shot before that fight. And I was like, nah, I'm going to fight over here on Shane Mosley card. I'm so mad I did that. And the Masters Union fights, they wanted me to fight over there for a championship. I turned both of them fights down to do this dumb shit, and this happened. And then, you know what I mean? Then they start playing with me, and this is why I got a problem with them. I'm like, all right, so if that's the case, then all right, then it's other venues and other platforms that we all could fight on where they not gonna do that. They were just gonna let us rock. And it ain't gotta be all this money paid into and all this other shit. And ICS, they was offering me and James a bag, yo. The dude, was trying to get in touch with him. Joe was trying to get in touch with him. Yo, this nigga ghosted like
niggas on red.
3.
Rumble was supposed to fight on that card too, right?
Huh?
Rumble was supposed to fight on that card too, right?
Yeah, they Rumble, Brandon, I was the only one that turned my fight down, and it was a championship shot. That's why I'm like really rolling. Like, you know what I mean? I could have fought on there. And I'm saying, like, me, if James Gray would have whooped my ass, if he was beating me up or some shit and beat me up and I fell out on my shield, I'm arguing with that. But the way that was happening, and then they playing games, and then these suck ass niggas that's on there running around acting like they did something, and the shit that I be seeing, it just make me madder and madder. That's why I come across the way I come across with these motherfuckers, because it's like, yo, do you not understand? Yo, this celebrity boxing was ready to go in the fucking river and sink. Rugged pulled fucking celebrity boxing out of the fucking sink, and then Cab coming through, us bringing Trey on, like, yo, we brought them back up. So now it's the funny shit. Like right now, how you not gonna let Brandon? How you not gonna let Will fight, or how you not gonna let me fight on this next one? How y'all putting this on the shelf and tell us, oh yeah.
Come in, right? That's where we gotta assume that's where the politics come in, because I could even say, and not even being biased, I don't think the heavyweight division would even look anywhere near what it looks like today if Cab wasn't putting in the work he just put in for the few events he was there for. The heavyweights weren't being highlighted. Now there's a bunch of heavyweights there. Every pay-per-view, there's 5-6 heavyweight niggas in the background.
Even the commentator said it, like, yo, finally we got the heavyweight division is back.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like you should take credit for that, and I feel like you should have been rewarded for that, and that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy, man. And then it's like, yo, can't y'all see? Like the only way that they gonna play fair with us is if we do our own thing. But if everybody's all like, oh yeah, well, this is it and the only thing, yeah, they always gonna determine what they want to do with us. Or they gonna set up like this motherfucker taking fucking fights to get beat on and slapped around, and he okay with it. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money it is. Ain't nobody gonna fucking be beating on me.
Slapped around? What are we talking about?
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Hold on.
I could not deny or confirm.
Hold on. You speeding.
Yeah.
Cat know what I'm talking. I'm talking about Shelly baby.
There we go. We say names on the show, Sherrod. Who you talking about?
Hazel Rochelle.
There you go.
That bitch nigga.
Oh shit.
All right, so let's unpack that, right? So last night, unpack that.
I didn't say that.
That was a reach, bro. You reaching.
I thought we talk about it later.
But listen. So last night, Hazel does the podcast. I guess the footage dropped today. And no, this was the footage dropped on Sunday, right? So
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
he says, and the dude asked him, and forgive me, I don't know the dude name, but the dude that,
D Hall.
Pause. The dude asked him. He goes, he says, is there gonna be a fight between you and him? And his response was basically like, y'all was supposed to fight, but then you lost, right? Now, The only thing that I could think of with that was, but then he lost right after that.
Exactly.
So doesn't that put y'all?
You ain't shit. You just took my point too. Fuck you.
To be fair, I stole that point from him earlier.
No, that's what I had lined up. I was gonna say that
Right.
as soon as you were saying that.
Right. But yeah, but then he lost right after that. You know what I'm saying? So and if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. If I'm not, and Hazel's my guy, but if I'm not mistaken, he got put down.
Yeah. He quit.
So
Yeah, how did that fight end? Didn't he get like knocked out, like a sprained ankle or some shit?
Yeah, some dumb shit.
Yeah, I was about to say no. They made it look like it was a sprained ankle.
But this is the thing. But this is the thing. He had a fight before that against Dilf Boy, and they gave him that fight. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dilf Boy is crazy work.
And that fight was ass. They both got booed. That was the first match that was in December. That was the first match on the December card, and they both got booed. Everybody was like, yo, what the fuck is going on in this fight? And on some real shit. No, like real shit.
I believe
I've been in celebrity boxing on some real shit. Me and Hazel used to be real cool. We used to be tight. He was the one that actually helped to bring me in celebrity boxing back in 2018 going into 2019. Every Hazel Roche fight, I'm going to be honest, and then, we used to be cool, we ain't cool no more, but every time I see him, I say what's up to him, and we keep it pushing. Every Hazel Roche fight is not a good performance. All his fights, the only good fight he had was him and Timothy Witherspoon, and probably
I'll be sure.
And that was it. That was the I wouldn't even say that was a good fight.
Was trash.
No, that wasn't even good because he kept falling all over the place.
Yo,
somebody got tackled. Somebody got tackled in that fight.
Yeah, I seen Benzino fear a nigga, and the nigga won the match. So I don't be knowing sometimes.
Yo,
that's a discussion for another time.
But see the reason why I came after Hazel too is when he fought Josh Adams, like they gave him that fight off of disqualification, and he was like, I'll beat any newcomer, or it was like some jealous shit. Cause I wasn't even, when I first got on there, I wasn't even thinking about him. I was like, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm just, after I won the fight, I wasn't even gonna do that shit again. That's how ass it was to me. But I was like, you know what? Then I'm gonna go after him because he popping shit on the low. He think I ain't catch what he said. So after I won my championship, that's when I really like pressed the gas on promotion. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make him into the point man where everybody in the city of Camden knows who the fuck he is. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put him out there like, yo, that's the motherfucker. I'm gonna make him better than what he is. Like I'm like I turned him into a whole myth. So I could fuck him up in front of everybody. But he already was on it. And then, they've been doing the sucker shit ever since. And then I'm like, all right, well, I'll fight whoever y'all throw in front of me. Fuck it.
Sherrod, question, right? Now, do you think this for all of y'all actually too? Do you think that the approach, everybody is approaching shit more cautiously because now there's no headgear and shit? Because James, last time you fought, it was headgear. You fought Tokyo headgear, all of that shit, right?
Yeah.
Do you think the approach is a little different now because y'all gotta actually fight and really it only takes that one punch to sit somebody down? So
wait, Tokyo's the dude. He's the dude from
New Orleans.
New Orleans. He from down south.
Louisiana, some bullshit. Louisiana.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a little? Do y'all think it's a little different now? Like the people are choosing fights a little more cautiously because there's no headgear.
Nah, I mean for me, I like.
I'm not worried about that.
It's the restriction is no restriction. You can see, and you can move a whole lot better.
Yeah, you can see more. Yeah, you can see from every angle instead of having your head covered. You know what I mean? You can go.
Yeah.
It's better that way.
I'm not talking about like the approach that how difficult it is for you to complete the objective. The fact that you could get put easier. Because we, you know what I'm saying, it's a different game. Even with what are they, 18-ounce gloves, whatever they are, the 18-ounce gloves, right?
20 ounce.
20.
20, which is even crazier.
20.
You still get knocked out with no headgear on. It
Shits
don't
is
matter who. You know
fucking,
what I'm saying?
shits is
Like, they
fucking
big gloves,
pillows.
but they
Yeah.
still, you know what I'm saying? So you not worried, you saying, James, right? Even
Nope,
though
I'm not worried at all. I'm
with no
not.
headgear.
I'm not worried at all. I'm just ready to go. You know what I mean? Wait for that date, do what I got to do, make them 4-1, like I said. You know what I mean? I pushed this fight for June 14th. I was clowning him online. I got the fight, like I said. And like I said, I'm a finishing. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, it's no disrespect. It's business.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to get him. Like I said, I ain't playing no games,
So,
man. When I come
let
back
me-
this time, the lion returns. And I'm going to punish him. That's it. You know
Yo,
what I mean?
speak on your loss to Tokyo then, because you said something.
That's not a loss. That was a disqualification. That's not a loss.
My fault. Let me
That's
word
not
it
a
right.
loss. Disqualification.
What happened with that fight? 'Cause
That was a disqualification. And the boy don't want to run it back. He don't want to run it back because he's scared. You know what I mean? Like I said, I will fight him. I'll fight him any motherfucking day. That was a disqualification. He know he got touched up and he know he lost.
Okay.
But like I said, we can do it again.
That was
You know
your
what I
last
mean?
fight?
That was the last fight with him. But I'm saying,
No,
I told him let's run it back.
Was that your last time in the ring?
Yeah, that was my last time in the ring right there. Yeah.
When was that? Because that had to be before, so it's over a year ago.
That was the same card. That was the same card with I was the main event with Viking Samurai.
Yeah.
That was like 2 cards before.
That was like two years ago.
Me and Will was co-main event. Me and Will was co-main
Yeah,
event.
Shirai was the co-main event. I was the main
So that
event
was-
because I went up against Viking Samurai.
So that was like 2 years ago.
Yep. March of 24.
Yeah, 24.
All right.
Yeah,
Yo, G,
2024.
it was like 2 cards before we went there.
Right.
Literally.
It was the card. It was the card before I went up against Pretty Rick Wilson, and I knocked him out.
And that was G. You was on that card.
Yeah.
Yeah. G was on that card.
So then, James, that goes back to my original question, right? So
Sure.
it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years since you've been in the ring, right?
Yeah.
And I get it. You said you don't fear ring rust. You don't have a it's not a question about ring rust. You even said, there's nothing that Trey brings that you could be cautious about, right?
Nope. Nothing.
Now, my thing is this. Everybody that my thing is this, and this is documented. This ain't because Trey is my man. Everybody that Trey is touched has hit the mat.
That's who he touched. That's
so hold
it.
on. So hold
I'm
on.
gonna touch him.
So now Trey got the hot hand, right? So again, you've taken 2 years off. There's nothing that you feel that you have to prepare for.
Nope. I already know everything about this boy, and I know how to touch him, and I'm gonna finish him. I watch all his fights, easy fights. You know what I mean? So, like I said, he didn't face me. And once I face him, it's gonna be over. You're gonna see.
James, you know what though? That's
see.
dangerous to say because his fights don't go the distance. So how much?
That's my point.
That's when he gonna wake up and see the distance. He gonna wake the fuck up, like I said. I'm gonna finish that boy. He faced the other people, but like I said, I'm gonna finish him. Like I said, what face is celebrity boxing? What face? The dentist off his face? You know what I mean? I'm gonna knock the rest of that pumpkin teeth out of his mouth. Like I'm not playing no games. That's why he was ducking me. That's why he was afraid of me when I stepped to him in the ring March 22nd.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean?
Yo,
he was ducking me. He was telling Damon like, I don't want to fight him. I'll fight him. I don't want to fight him. His bulls pumped him up to fight. So like I said, I got to fight. You know what I mean? And I want to fight. And I want to smoke. It's like with me and Team Rugged, like our whole squad, we just want to fight. That's it. Date and time. All that sugarcoat politics, we don't want that shit. We want real shit.
I will give y'all that.
That's
I
it.
give you credit with that. Y'all niggas don't duck no smoke. And
No, we ain't ducking no smoke. We want the date and time. We don't want, I gotta get this money. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Like, just figure this shit out. Set the date and time so we can all train to get that shit in. That's it.
I give you.
We coming here to compete. It's not like I said. It's not personal. It's just business. We coming here to compete. At the end of the day, we all talk behind the screen. We always talk, but we go in there to fight and do what we got to do. You know what I mean? Still respect. We all warriors. We go out there to fight. Mm-hmm. That's it. Date and time. That's just fight. He put the question mark on me. He questioned me, so I questioned him. he don't like to be a target. You know what I mean? So I start leaning on him. You know what I mean? Because they wasn't going to give me the fight. I had to push for that shit.
Talk your shit.
I'm gonna talk that shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, my focus is him. Then I go around and spin the block. We get Tokyo little fat ass with a bra. You know what I mean? Fat ass motherfucker with a dirty ass tank top on. Like you supposed to be from Louisiana.
I thought you said Will was the next one.
But Tokyo put you down though.
Look, Tokyo clipped me and put his arm over top of my head. But like I said,
no, he did not. No, he did.
Yes, he did. Look at the video. But look, you know what?
I looked at the video.
Focus on that. Call your boy up and tell him that's rematch. I ain't even gonna focus on that. My focus is Trey. But if your fat dope boy want his rematch, we could do that shit. He ain't coming back.
Why you gotta be all that, James? Why you gotta be so mean?
Look,
why you that mad?
Look. Like I said, it's not personal. It's business. If you want to make it personal, I'll put him in the hospital. Like I said,
James, you just contradict what you just said. If it ain't personal, why you gotta be fat?
He
gotta be mean.
Yeah, he got breasts. You know what I mean? He is fat. What are you talking about?
But that man with breasts put you down, no.
No, he clipped me and put his arm over my head. But once you just tell your boy to come back and fight, that's all. Set the date and time. And watch him get knocked the fuck out. Set it again. Set it again. If he beat me, it'd be a different story. But he didn't beat me. It was a disqualification. If he beat me, I give you the respect. Anybody that beat me, I give them the respect. But I will always run it back because I'm a fucking dog. I'm gonna run that shit every time. You know what I mean? You beat me, I will give you the respect.
Sherrod cracking the fuck up.
Like I said, I'm going. Like my focus right now is Traquan the war whore. I'm going to get it.
Y'all want to see me.
Like I said, I'm going to stop his shit. He's going to be 4-1, going to the dentist office, be the poster dentist for the dentist office. That's what the fuck he going to be.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? He never made main event. You know what I mean? He's 4-0. Yeah, he's 4-0. It's okay. But he's 4-1. Fucking with the lion. He woke the lion up, so I got something for his ass. That's all. When I touch him and you wake up in the dentist office, that's how the fuck it's gonna be. Exactly.
Lions roar.
So hold on.
The Lions roar, James.
Now I'm biased, right? Yeah, Will.
Yeah.
Biased, right? Will.
Yeah.
What do you think James got to worry about with Trey?
I ain't got to worry about shit. The boy swing like a broad. He gonna get stretched. You better tighten up.
You did the Johnny Bravo. You see the shit, G?
James.
And that chin, he better tuck that chin down when he's swinging because he gonna get that shit touched. And I'm gonna crack that shit. All that swinging shit like that sissy shit. Tighten the fuck up. He's supposed to be face celebrity boxer. Face of what? Face of what? He made that shit up. Damon ain't give it to him. He made that shit the fuck up. That's why he ain't online now. He got all. He's on the motherfucking iPhone. On the iPhone 1. The fuck?
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's a little bit too personal, James. Damn.
Like I said, once I beat him up, we can shake hands afterwards. It's all good. It's business. He gonna wake up in the dentist's office, like I said, or a dentist chair. You know what I mean? I ain't playing no games. I ain't playing no games when I come back. Think I'm joking. When y'all see your boy Trey sleeping, waking up in the dentist's office, you'll see. Think I'm joking. You know what I mean?
James, calm down. Damn. Shit, he asking me a question. Calm down. I know.
Right,
you're determined. I get it. Shit.
Go ahead and talk, man. Y'all go ahead and talk, man.
Save it for the fight. Save it.
Oh, I'm saving all the energy for the fight. All right,
well, just
out the ring. Play with me.
All right, we get it. James, we get it.
Okay. All right,
we get it. We get it. Shit. It's main event stronghold to you. Get it right.
All right, main event. You can get your ass whooped in the main event too. It don't matter. Like I told you before, son. Dang. You can get whooped
serious.
too. Make it a main event serious. Dude,
you're not in my league.
I already told you plenty of times before. I tell you in your face. I tell you anywhere. Like I said before, you could get to smoke too. Date and time.
And you're gonna, and I'm gonna smoke your ass around that way. I'm gonna dog walk your ass.
I told all y'all motherfuckers. Y'all fucking with the lion. 4 motherfuckers I told you I want.
And the lion, you know what? The lion gonna get tamed. I'm gonna tame your dumb ass in that ring.
I'm gonna put a stronghold on your ass.
I'm a stronghold the lion. I'm a stronghold the lion around that fucking ring. You're not even gonna last one round with me.
All right. Where we going?
I know that for a fact.
You don't know shit for a fact. That's why you biting your lip right now, motherfucker. You scared.
I'm not biting my lip, dickhead. I'm not biting my lip, you dumb dickhead.
You biting your nails, motherfucker. Go kill your motherfucker.
I'm not biting a nail. I'm chewing on something stupid.
Man, you're scared. I see it in your eyes. I see the fear in your eyes, motherfucker. Shut up.
You want me to fear you? You can't.
Dude,
you's a bum.
Fear
you's
me.
A bum.
Fear me. Fear me, motherfucker.
Ooh, we fear James the Lion Horton. Ooh, we fear James Horton. He's a bum. You got put down by a fat guy 2 years ago. He put you down, face down, ass up in the ring. I got the footage to prove it.
He took a screenshot though. You know what I mean? Tell your boy to get back on the mic and let's do this shit again.
He will.
Look, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. The bull taking 25 different medication, have heart problems. I'm gonna finish him if he come in there. So he's not coming back to fight. I got all tape on that boy. That boy is not coming back to fight because he's scared. You know what I mean?
That's quite a shame. That's quite a shame. That's quite a shame that the boy. That's quite a shame that a guy with heart problems put you the fuck down in the ring. That's quite a shame that a guy with heart problems put you down. He put you down clearly. He touched that chin and you fell forward like this. We did look at the video. You went face down, ass up.
Look at the video.
It will. I will say
you telling me to play the video? Is that what you saying?
Yo,
I don't care. Play it. But he put his hand over.
It's going to be as clear as day. He got put down. I'm trying to tell you.
He said no. Listen. He said he knocked me out. If he knocked me out, why did I get up? Quickly.
No, he didn't knock you out. Yeah, he didn't knock you out. He knocked you down.
Look, Fat Boy said that shit. But you know what?
Oh, well, I can't go about what he said.
You know what I mean? I'm not worried about that boy. I'm not worried about that boy. You know what I mean? He stay in Louisiana. Stay the fuck over there. You know what I mean?
Hey, James, hold up. James, hold up.
Go ahead.
I got a quick question though. Because I keep hearing that he put you down, but when did the ref count?
Yeah.
When I see the ref,
he did count.
He did not count, Will.
Yes, he did.
That motherfucker, that referee paid the fuck off, man.
Yo,
no, he didn't.
The bitch.
Sherrod.
Hold on, we got the video.
Sherrod, keep it a bean.
Hold on, wait, Will, hold on. Before let's watch it, then we can talk.
Play it. Play it.
Turn that shit on.
Turn it on. Now watch his hand. He's swinging like a bitch already. Look at it. He's panicking.
Was that a mouthpiece?
Yeah, not the wing. Not that wing.
I think that was his bra that came off.
Not that wing.
No, he getting touched up. You see the boy getting touched up? Now watch. He put his hand over. You see that?
Put you down. No.
You see him up. You see him up.
There's no count though, bro.
No, he touched his jaw.
Where's the count? Yo, no, not gonna be count.
All right, so hold on. After watching that a few times, right? That hook landed behind the head and it led to a push. I ain't gonna cap. Like if you see it,
that was not no knockdown, yo. Like you gotta really watch it. He did. The referee did not count. He had y'all going to neutral corners and he continued to fight.
Yeah, look, that punch went right past his head.
He put his hands over my. He put his hand over top of me and pulled me down. You see that?
All right, we gotta see how you stand up first. If there's any leg wobble,
nah, but hold up. Listen. Okay. They were trading punches before that. Before he swung at him.
Trading punches. Yeah, we were trading punches.
And he clipped you on the jaw. That's what made you stumble.
Wait a minute. Like I said, he did clip me, but he put his hand over top.
Right. That's what. Listen, James. Listen.
So you saying this is delayed?
When he clipped you, when he clipped you, that's what caused you. He stunned you. That's what caused you to go forward.
No, you look at his hand over top of me and pull me down. Like I said. But all I said, like, let me get away from that, and we can fight again. We can do that shit again.
Hey, Will, that's
like
Fugazi, bro. That one was Fugazi. I hear you, and I know that's your man and all that, but the dude is trash.
No,
I want to fuck him up. I ain't even gonna hold you. Let him do that dumb shit with me.
I've never seen this.
I will knock that motherfucking
But like I said, he
off his back.
He can call him up. He can call him
James-
up right now. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. He ain't coming back. He know he ain't coming back. He's scared. Your boy's scared, man.
If you want
He's
to call
scared.
But you wasn't doing shit with him neither. So
Hey, I
what that
touched
say
his
about
ass
you?
up. He got touched
And
up.
he touched
Stop
you
giving him the
up.
balls.
And he touched
I
you
his
up.
ass up. I touched his
And he
ass
touched
up.
you up. None of
Yo,
y'all. It
need
wasn't
to fight,
really.
though. Y'all need to fight.
It wasn't really a back and forth. Y'all both was
Look,
evenly matched.
Look, we'll fight for your boy then. You know what I mean? Fight for your
shit.
girl.
Oh,
Fuck
shit.
out of here with that bullshit.
I will.
You know
I
what I mean?
will,
Fight
and I'm
for
gonna do
your-
you dirty.
Yeah, will.
And I'm gonna do you dirty.
Do me
Yeah.
dirty. Man, you little
I'ma do you
motherfucker. You
dirty.
ain't doing shit dirty.
Oh,
You ain't doing. Stop biting your nails. You're scared, you punk ass motherfucker. You scared.
Ah,
Like I said.
shut up, you bum. You's a
Yeah.
bum.
That's why my man
You's a
Brandon T.
bum.
Rugged whooped your ass. You got your ass whooped. Like, shut the fuck
Brandon
up.
a bum too. He a bum
He
too.
whooped your ass. Don't be
Two
biting
bum.
your nails.
He didn't
Brandon
whoop my
T. Your
ass.
All the
ass up.
excuses
Didn't
you
whoop
was
my
giving
ass.
put me to sleep.
I didn't.
Energy's gone, man.
And you let the Viking Samurai whoop that ass. Like, shut the fuck up.
Didn't get my ass whooped by neither one of
The
those
Samurai
bulls.
beat your ass. You know what I mean?
No, he
Fuck out of here
didn't.
with the bullshit.
I outboxed
whooped your
Samurai.
ass.
I knocked out James. I lasted with Lundy. I beat Steve.
He let you
I
last. He
did
let you
Brandon
last.
dirty.
Lundy let you last.
No,
He let you last.
no, he didn't. He did.
He let you last.
No, he didn't
Because
let. He
Damon
didn't let
said,
me
let him
last,
last. Let
dummy.
him last.
You didn't let me last, you dummy.
Yo,
That's how you punch drunk. You's a dummy.
I got a quick question though. Now on some G shit. Why they stopped y'all fight and y'all took y'all gloves off and then y'all start fighting again? What was that about?
Oh no, they thought it was a 3-round. They thought it was a 3-round fight. It's really 5 rounds.
I'll even say, they came and got the gloves, and then what's Josh had to go get them shits.
Yeah, so I had like it was like 5 minutes. I had like 5 minutes, and that was good timing because I recovered because he hurt me in that 3rd round. I recovered real good in that 5 round. I ain't gonna hold you. He stumbled me in that 3rd round.
I respect that dude. You tell the truth. You know what I'm saying?
No, Lundy hit me with 2 good ass overhand rights. He hit me with 1 joint, and that's when they stopped me for a standing 8 count.
Nah,
I was cool.
No funny. Me and Joe was just talking about this. What happened was you caught him with something he wasn't expecting you to catch him with.
You pissed him off.
He got mad.
And then
that nigga got mad, yo.
And then he got I ain't gonna hold you. I seen a flip switch. I seen a switch flip.
Right.
Yeah. And
I remember that.
He turned on the pro switch after that.
He turned on the pro switch, and I was like, "Oh, he hit you." I was like, "Oh man, he in trouble."
Yeah, because one of those you fell back into the ropes a little bit. But
he stumbled me.
You back, and you that was one of
the
ones.
Yo, I'm gonna say pause first, but it was a hit stick, bro. That was a hit stick shot.
From Fight Night Round 2. Remember Fight Night Round 2? Boom! I said, "Oh shit! I gotta get into survival mode." I was holding like the last 4 and 5, round 4 and 5. I boxed him and then I hold him. I'm like, "Fuck that! You're not catching me with another overhand right." Fuck that.
Hank was mad as fuck.
He was. Hold on. So, I'm gonna ask everybody who y'all want to fight, right? Because Brandon, we all know that you and Will it's got to happen again, right? But who else in that league do you want to see?
What? No, celebrity boxing.
Yeah, who's over there that you feel like is a good fight for you?
I was down for the Fresh Prince boy, but you know they ain't come through. So we're gonna see. I see that
would Trey be on your radar?
What's up?
Would Trey be on your radar? Because I think you was on that.
Nah,
you was on that X'd out. You was on that X'd out.
More Fayweather.
You keep saying Floyd.
That's Moy Fayweather. Nah.
Oh shit. Fucked up.
You would take that fight, obviously, if it's offered though.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I think you frozen, Brandon.
Oh shit.
Would you take that fight?
My bad. What, Moy Fay? You said Moy Fayweather?
Yeah, would you take the fight?
Or are you talking about Will?
Because y'all both.
I'll let James
Respectfully, y'all both got
Let
belts.
James have him.
Let James have him.
Yeah, James can have it.
You talking about you talking about Morning Star? Good Morning Star when he wake up.
Good morning, Star. Good morning, Star.
Y'all niggas is fucking stupid.
He was showing me pictures of the mansion and all this other stuff. He told me the reason why he don't wear TMT gear is because he got kidnapped one time and all that stuff. So I called him more. I told him from now on, you're Moy Fayweather. You know what I mean? He got an Android phone.
Yeah, I call him SWL. You know what I mean? Scared Will. Scared. Look, scared warlord. You know what I mean?
Scared warlord.
You know what I mean? SWV.
Will, same question for Will. Who else you got on your radar you want to fight?
Of course, me and Brandon gotta happen. You know, and a lot of people, a few people kept on telling me I should fight Hank Lundy again. Because I believe
you have people telling you about Hazel too, right? Every time that conversation comes up, that's got to be one of the fights.
That's a grudge match. That's got to happen.
What, with me and Hazel?
Yeah, even though y'all in different weight classes, I feel like
Hazel came down on weight.
Nah, he's sad as shit again.
Will lost weight.
Hazel not. Hazel not going. He's not going to do it. He's not going to fight Shirai. He's not going to fight me. He's not going to fight. He's not going to fight. The reality of the situation is Hazel's not going to fight nobody that's like dedicated in a boxing gym. But I know I personally used to hang out with Hazel, so I know how he trains. I know how he thinks. He don't take boxing seriously. He just do it just to show off. He just do it just for the cameras and shit like that.
That's what I hate about
it. That's the reality of the situation. He's not gonna fight nobody he's gonna fight either easy fights or he's gonna fight a celebrity that's gonna make him look good or whatever the case may be. Like, that's the reality of it. Ain't nobody going. None of us is going to
fighting celebrities in celebrity boxing, though, right? That's what it is. I feel like maybe we be not us. Maybe Damon is trying to turn celebrity boxing into something real with the X Rumble shit, but it still has too many elements of the celebrity boxing shit, right? I feel like that got to.
Yeah, it does. It's the same thing. It's basically the same thing. He just transformed it into X Rumble to make it look more like, and it is more real because we don't have headgear, so it's more dangerous that somebody gonna get put on their ass or knock the fuck out. But on the other side of it is making us more sharp and aware that we can get put in a dangerous situation. So we got to be on our P's and Q's with shit in the ring. So it's a double-edged sword when it comes down to that situation. And then Damon has, like, we all get checked by the doctors. We all got to sign these waivers and shit. So if our blood pressure ain't too high or whatever, one of Hazel's fights, one of his fights got canceled because his blood pressure was too high.
It was the last one. It was the one that that was the same Shane Mosley fight, because I think he was supposed to fight on that joint. It got canceled.
The September fight.
Yeah, he's supposed to fight.
The September fight.
He was supposed to fight.
Yeah, they were supposed to fight, but his blood pressure was too high.
Yeah, because he ate I heard he had put like a quarter in his mouth or something crazy until he couldn't fight.
Say what?
He had put something in his mouth like to make his blood pressure go up or some shit.
What?
That's what I heard.
Before in my life.
That's what I heard, bro. Huh? I heard he did something to get his blood pressure. Like he put something in his mouth.
You better off just not showing up before you do that. That's crazy.
Say what?
And then listen, they was gonna let him fight, but then he said he couldn't find no hand wrap. Like, he had like 5 excuses. Like, that's the kind of shit that make me want to whip his ass.
I gave him my hand wraps. I didn't know
about the hand wrap shit.
I gave my hand
really happened?
Yeah. Y'all think I'm capping?
Oh, shit, I ain't know all that.
Everything I'm saying is real shit.
They left that out. They ain't say all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm not capping. Yo, he did. Somebody said, yo, he put something in his mouth to like make his heart rate go up like a quarter or some shit. some weird shit.
Oh shit!
Put a quarter in his ass and he played himself, huh?
Oh shit!
You know what's fucked
James
up
a fool. He's
the fucked up
stupid.
thing is, right?
Man, I'm trying to have fun on the show, man. I'm trying to have some
We
fucking
having fun.
fun.
What's fucked
You
up
know
about
what I mean?
this shit, too,
I
the
don't.
celebrity
I
boxing
don't
shit?
blame you, bro.
You know what I mean? You know what it is. It's just business. It's funny
Hold
and
on,
it's entertainment. We gonna get shit in.
That's why I'm laughing, bro.
Listen,
He's
watch
stupid.
this. Like, we gotta think, right, with this shit being the way it is with the ex-Rumble shit, I think it's more dangerous now because a nigga who don't know how to box fighting somebody without headgear is way more dangerous than the niggas that know how to box, right? Because there's no education there. There's room for error too much. So I feel like that should be reserved for certain matches, like a Will, like you and Hank. That should be an ex-Rumble match. But certain matches like Hazel versus whoever, that don't need to be without headgear. And you know what I'm saying? Like that needs to be treated a little differently in terms of the output of the match. And like I don't think the outcome.
Well, Joe. Also, I think also some fighters had the option to wear headgear.
Yeah, they asked you.
Cab was going into that shit with no headgear, and what's it, Nate? He wanted to wear headgear, and he ended up being the only fight that had headgear on. He actually went crazy. He was pissed about that.
Yeah, I was pissed about that.
Yeah, they asked the fighters, you know, do they agree to do that before the fight? So once
that on every card they do that.
I don't know.
Well, no, after that first September joint, nobody wore headgear after that. Nobody chose to wear headgear.
Yeah.
At least that I know of, because I know in the December joint, nobody on that fight card wore headgear. The March joint, nobody wore headgear, and of course it's going to be the same result in June. I don't think anybody's going to wear headgear. I think everybody going to go out there and make it do what it do.
Cab, what do you see on Celebrity Boxing that will make you want to fight again? Who's out there that you want to?
The dude that fought. See, my division, because every time I ask for somebody, it's like, oh, I always get told the heavyweight division is thin, and so I guess the dude that I would want to fight is I want to fight the dude that fought Shane. I'd fight the dude that fought Shane.
Bob.
Cole
Bob.
Yeah, Bob. Yeah, y'all like the same height, same weight.
Yeah, I'd fight him. He's came in like I said. He came in. He came in like Ivan Drago and shit in Rocky. Like, he came in.
He was big as shit.
He pulled up with the He pulled up with the jumpsuits and the. You know what I'm saying? He had like a whole.
Right.
He had a whole team. You know what I'm saying? He came in mad stoic and quiet, and I was like, "Yo, what up?" And he kind of like, if he dies, he dies. Like that's the look he gave me. Like, I'm like, yo, who this dude? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would fight him.
Would you fight Oak Tree?
Who's that? I ain't gonna hold you.
Mark
I would
Oak Tree
fight.
Brown.
I ain't gonna hold you.
What is it? I'm looking up right now. Would you say, Brandon?
Mark Oak Tree Brown. He's out of Salem.
Is that that's the old head that fought Mike Davis, right?
He fought Frankie.
He fought right after us.
Yeah, he fought Frankie.
Yep.
Frankie.
Oh,
yeah, he fought Frankie. What's his name?
Let me see, Joe.
Yo, has Frankie won a fight?
Oh, the old head from Jersey. Yeah. Okay.
Frankie won a fight before?
No.
Put it up on the screen, Joe.
I got you.
He only beat Mike Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. That's him.
Oh yeah, Shannon the Cannon. I call him Shannon Bread.
That's the dude that take his shirt off and shit.
Yeah.
He was screaming,
take
his shirt off.
At the press conference, yeah.
Oh shit. Schroeder won too.
Frankie stupid.
Way too much watching. What's going on?
Thanks. Yo, what was this? The Trump versus Kamala fight?
Yo, hold on. Wait a second.
Nah,
I got questions. Like, yo, Frankie, we got to talk about these shorts. Like, why is your drawers longer than your shorts? What is happening there? Like, there's a lot going on there, bro. Out. Like, what?
That didn't look like a clean hit.
Nah.
Right, let me come.
I want Cab to fight One Punch. That's what I want Cab to fight.
Yeah, I'd fight him.
Yeah,
I think you give him some work, bro.
I'd fight him.
That's who I like you to see.
All right, with that said, right? Does that anything in that fight concern you at all, Cab?
Nah, I think he throws. He don't throw punches and bunches. He moves around. It was too much weight in.
Mm-hmm. A lot of weight.
He hurt. He punched Frankie into the corner, but then he didn't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? He allowed Frankie to recover. He don't throw punches and bunches like I said. He throws one punches. He throws one punch. He does a lot of pouring. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, I didn't see nothing there that concerned me too much. You know what I mean?
What about OG that makes the juice company dude? I forget his name.
That dude I think is a problem.
What's his name, Sharad? You know his name,
I would
right?
definitely
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I forget his name though. Yeah, he could fight.
Yeah, I would definitely fight him, but that dude,
I forgot. You talking about the other old head? The capper. He a capper. Yeah, he a capper. I know you talking about. Yeah, the old head. He cool as shit. Yeah, he a problem.
He definitely good people.
He gave Mike a concussion.
He got his own clothing brand, bro. He beat what's the Frankfurter dude? What's the Glizzy camp? He beat John Doms, and yo, John Doms was so thankful for that ass whooping.
Oh yeah.
After he beat his ass, he was like, "Thank you."
Yo, right. John Doms is a scary individual, bro.
Because that guy was
angry after getting beat up. Nigga. He's happy about that. Like
he's happy as fuck. Like he's just happy to be there.
But yo, did y'all hear Hazel last night? He brought that fight up. He was like, "Yeah, I beat John Doms. I busted him up." I'm like, yo.
Bro, I seen somebody punch John Doms into a full sprint.
Actually, that was Hazel's first fight. He barely won that fight.
Bro,
he did beat him, but it wasn't.
I seen John Doms get punched and turn his back completely to the fighter and run. Like, I said, yo, where is he going?
Damn.
And John Doms right now would just say thank you.
Thank you.
He's a dangerous man, bro.
Yo. You can't even talk shit. You can't even talk shit to him because he'd be like, okay.
Yeah, nah,
Thank you.
Cab, tell him we was talking about the belts and you didn't know what that belt he was carrying.
Yo, bro, Joe set me up. Joe's like,
the hot dog belt.
Tell him you're gonna take.
He's a hot dog belt.
He's like, tell him you're gonna take the belt from him.
Yeah,
he was like,
tell him you're gonna take the belt. So he goes, yeah, I'll take that belt off. He was like, oh, I don't think you want this one.
He said, I got this for eating Frankfurters. I said, nah. Nah.
You got that for sucking cock, Paul.
Yeah, he was a wild bull.
Oh man, listen, we've been up here for 2 hours. I'm getting ready to cut the show. We got to talk about some shit behind the scenes, and yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Stay in the lobby though. Stay in the lobby. And I'm gonna end this real quick. Where we at with the answers? Sci-Fi Life.